Good morning, beautiful babes. Welcome back to Sharon's Nail Boutique, and welcome if you're new here on Sharon's Nail Boutique. Today we're doing nails on Lola 2.0, and if you don't know who that is this beautiful silicone Miss Ma'am right here. Now I have pre-done some of the angel paper on here, and that's only because I'm doing like these 3D clear hearts on here, and I'm gonna be doing glitter around them and then encapsulating them. I was just going for something different. If you like what you see thus far and nails is your thing and you're self-taught like I am, or you're just a certified nail tech, I'm going to get certified as well, because in my state recently this year, as a matter of fact, they made it so you have to be certified to do nails. Before that, in Connecticut where I live, you didn't have to be certified. So I've been doing nails myself since 2015. And a little background information, I actually started doing nails because I had a really bad experience, right? Story of all our lives. That's how a lot of us got started. But some of us just got started because, we realized like we could save a ton of money doing our own nails, right? Well, mine started because I had a bad experience. I had a wicked bad experience. I left that place paying for a set of nails that I was not in love with at all by any stretch of the imagination. Plus, she burnt my nail plates, cut my cuticles, all types of things that I went through, if you could imagine, like bad experience wise at a nail salon, like I went through it. Not to mention all the crooked nails, and I just did not like it. I came in with a previous nail from a previous set that I had done like a year before that, and I told her that's what I wanted. Because she didn't have colored acrylic and everything at that time, we went ahead and picked like a glitter tip to kind of imitate the look in a sense. Not at all what I had envisioned, but on top of it, like I said, with the crooked nails and the cutting and all of this and that, it just wasn't my cup of tea. So that from that day forward, I started doing my own nails at home. I started in my kitchen. I now have my own little spot in my mudroom with my table and all my tools and everything like that. But like I said, I've been on YouTube, been doing nails steadily since 2015. I've had dips and low points throughout, but I still always come back to it because I just love art. I love art, and doing nails, it's like one of the smallest canvases you could use as far as art goes, right? So it makes it that much more challenging, and I always love a challenge. I'm just the type of person that's always challenging myself, always kind of striving to do something a little more difficult just to continue to challenge myself in that way. I'm just encapsulating now with my Mia Secret Clear Acrylic Powder. And the liquid that I'm using actually is from Nail Glam. And they are on YouTube as well as Instagram mainly. I'm not sure if they have videos on YouTube as of yet, but I know that they are a nail company. They have several brand ambassadors. I used to be one for them, but I kind of took a break from doing all that stuff for other companies just so I could focus on building my own brand up, But that being said, I'm actually using Nail Glam's fast setting liquid that I was sent in my first brand ambassador package. So I'm coming in with my Mia Secret White Peony for the ombre, and that's like a ivory kind of like powdery color, one of their new cover colors. And then I'm using Mia Secret's Cool Pink to come over the top of that, and this pink is so pretty. It has like shimmer glitters running throughout it, and this is also one of their new cover powders from Mia Secret, their new cover line. They actually have several new colors out. They come in the 2-ounce containers. And one thing I really, really love about Mia Secret is their formula is not only super easy to work with, it's amazing for beginners. Many beginners start off using Mia Secret. I have been using Mia Secret since I started doing nails. And so that just gives you an idea of how good they actually are. I always end up coming back to them because they're not only super affordable, they're just really, really good quality. And the only thing that I can say that I dislike about Mia Secret is I don't like their dehydrator and primer combo. It just never really worked for me. I mean, then again, I used it in the beginning of when I started doing nails, so I didn't know much about the process. So I might actually come back to it and see if it works better for me now. That, and then their color powders, I feel like they should sell them in bigger containers. I feel like selling color powders in 1/4 ounce jars, I mean, maybe they're just meant for like the design and then to cap, but at the same time, like Mia Secret's powders are usually so good in consistency that there's a lot of times you don't have to cap their colors if you really don't want to. So my thing is, like, I personally feel like they should make their color powders in bigger containers. And that would be the only thing I could really say that I dislike about Mia Secret, you know, besides the dehydrator and primer. But I started using that in the beginning, so I need to actually give it a fair shot now that I'm years into doing nails. So on the ring finger here, I'm just doing a full cool pink. I absolutely love this color. And just a piece of advice, if you guys are not comfortable using fast setting monomer, I do not recommend using it for laying down your actual like full set of nails. This type of liquid is really good for 3D artwork because you want your 3D artwork to set really fast. If you're not like kind of years into it or have had enough practice to where you can place your bead and mold it in a fast amount of time, then I definitely would not suggest using a fast setting liquid at all unless you're comfortable with that setting speed, because it will dry. I mean, it's crazy because I was totally expecting like to pick up a super wet bead. I mean, honestly, I don't know really what I was expecting, but I definitely thought like when I was doing those hearts and I was molding them, the bead was super wet. I thought it was going to drip all over the place. But no, it definitely is true to its name, where it's fast setting and definitely perfect for 3D artwork because of that. So I highly recommend it for the 3D artwork. I only recommend it for doing stuff like this if you are comfortable. Like I said, I'll repeat it. If you're comfortable working fast. So we're just working on Lola 2.0, so it doesn't have to be perfect. However, I like to personally try to get things as good as I possibly can on the first time, even if I am not like practicing on an actual person. That way, you know, each and every time you're getting better and better and you're not just slacking off and kind of, you know, being lazy about it because you're not actually working on someone's hand. You should always, even if you're working on your silicone hand, always look at it like you're working on a client, because this is practice. Practice makes perfect, and you're only going to get better with time, you know? So yeah, I'm just finishing encapsulating that, and I'm actually going to do a full glitter nail on the pinky. And little background on this glitter mix. I actually got this glitter mix years ago in a glitter group swap that we did. It was called Glamorous Group Swap, and it was by Dee Hernandez Nails and All That Glitters. I don't know if she's still on here doing anything with nails or not, but she used to make like the aquarium brushes from Alpha Brush. She would take them, saw like the handle off, and she would turn it into like an aqua handle. Before aqua handle brushes were, you know, being sold like that, they weren't as popular. When, you know, they were popular to be handmade at that time because no companies were really selling, that I knew of, weren't selling the aqua handle brushes. So she found like this niche within the community, and it was just so awesome because she would take like charms and she would create each acrylic that was on the brush custom to the person to go with the theme itself. Like I got an Alice in Wonderland one and a Native American one on my first one because I'm Native American, so I wanted a little something to kind of represent me and my background a little bit. So that was the first one I had made with the dream catcher. It had teal acrylic on the base of it. It had like mixed glitters on the inside and the actual handle itself. She would make custom glitter mixes for each person that ordered. So pretty. So this glitter mix came from the Glamorous Group Swap, and this was Dee Dee's mix herself, the host the hostess. So this is my first time using it in a set, and it's just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I've been wanting to use it since I got it, and I just never had a good enough excuse to use it. I have so many glitters, it's ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm just gonna come in now and finish filing the sides, kind of get them back into that kind of tapered square coffin-ish shape. And then I will come in with my electric file like so. This is my fine grit, like volcano type of bit. It's not a safety bit, but I just use it on like a lower speed. And yeah, and again, it's my fine bit one, and I'll leave the link or something comparable in the description index below as usual. Just kind of fixing those sides a little bit, and then I'll come back in, go over the surface with my hand file again, my Nail Sunshine 100-180 grit. I'll leave the link for those as well. You can find those on AliExpress, eBay, several other places, but I will leave the links for those or something comparable once again. I've left some pictures in the end for you all. I hope you all enjoyed this quick Valentine set. If you have any suggestions or anything you'd like to see, just pop it in the comments below. Again, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you can make it. If you've liked what you see and you are into nails as much as I am, you've definitely hit up the right spot. I do nothing but nails pretty much over here. And yeah, or nail hauls or swaps or just, you know, collaborating with someone, whatever you want to see. Let me know in the comments below. I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Until my next one, babes, I love you all so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel because it helps me out the most. It's free for you, so why not? Love y'all. Bye, babes.